Hello and welcome everyone. The atmosphere in this menu is spooky. But, well, I mean, ironically it's wrong. Like, the last time we've been out of Ravenholm, and the menu actually knew that. But now we're seeing Ravenholm again. So, I mean, where's the difference? 450. Interesting time stamps. Anyway, I think this one is the most correct. So, hope everyone's doing well on this Sunday. I'm doing alright. Good enough for Half-Life 2. Glad it's not really a hard game. Let's keep going. I feel like I should almost reload. Bird! There's a bird! Look at this bird! Oh my god, look at it! That's one hell of a high quality bird. Oh my god, look at it go! It's a bird. There's other birds. Oh yeah, right. And again, we see typical Half-Life 2-ness. They introduce snipers, but every other game would have done it so that, you know, you'd probably come from this side and see something is getting shot at and then you get shot at suddenly. But, you know, Half-Life 2 is a nice game. So it tells you that. And also, oh wow, you find grenades beneath it. What does that mean? This is so funny. But yeah, this is how you deal with snipers. This is ironically I don't even know what to say about this part. Hey Ram! Welcome to the chat. I mean, Half-Life 2 is basically full of that. I think Half-Life 1 always did it better. I don't, you know. Okay, now he's wasting bullets. But you know, now you can learn, oh hey, you have to, you know, yeah, blah. Walking periodic parts through it, stuff can go boom. It's a good section, you know. This is like, okay, wait. Oh yeah, right. Hide from the sniper. Oh wow. What was that lag? Also, oh well, there should be health up ahead. There's always health in Half-Life 2. It's like, I mean, really entering the, you know, this is not that good part of the game. Told ya, there was health. I mean, it's still gonna be solid because I don't think Half-Life 2 really drops that much. Anyway. Like, look at this. We have the best automatic cannon in the game. That's the thing with Half-Life. Well, at least especially the second one. You have a lot of ammo, you have a lot of health. It's not really a hard game. And Combine soldiers just love standing beside red barrels for some reason. Wow. How are you doing? How was your week so far? Welcome to the relaxing end of it. Ah, well. There we go. The combine weapon's always very interesting. I like the design. It's just weird. Okay. Also, common soldiers really love standing beside barrels.
Patch him up and get him to the back as soon as Gordon Freeman.
Yes, with Jesus.
Getting communications from Alex. I'll see if I can reach her again. Follow me.
I mean, that's it. Like, you're literally Jesus in this game, which is probably the biggest problem with the writing that they should sometime address, maybe. Give me a gun. Give me your gun. You don't have guns anymore. Ha 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 ha.
Over here, Dr. Freeman.
It's interesting how they try all these small things, you know?
Freeman, you're kidding. Look, I've been on the line with Alex. Her father's been captured.
Over here, Dr. Freeman.
Eli Vance is indispensable to the liberation.
Alex, it's Leon. And I've got Gordon Freeman with me.
Gordon, you made it through Ravenholm. Thank God. I need your help. They've taken my father. He's been taken to Nova Prospect. The Portagons tracked the ship that made off with him and Judith Mossman. While the trains are still running, I'm gonna hitch a ride. Here's where you come in, Gordon. I need you to make your way along the coast until you get to Nova Prospect. It used to be a high-security prison. It's something much worse than that now. But I think it's still easier to sneak in than to break out.
You wanted to take the coast road? You won't last 5 minutes on foot. It's spawning season for the antlions.
That's why I called you, Leon. I was hoping you still had the scout car we left with you last summer. The one my dad rigged with the Tau cannon.
Yeah, good idea. Hold on a sec. Norco, bring the buggy out. Put it on the dock right now. Gordon Freeman will be driving it.
Will do.
Oh yeah, so...
Good timing. Okay, Alex, we're all set.
Thanks, Leon. Gordon, I haven't driven the coast in over a year, but I have no reason to think it's gotten any safer. Meeting in the depot where the trains unload. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in Nova Prospect. Bye for now.
I mean,
Alex?
it's always interesting.
Okay, Doc. Before you hit the road, you might want to grab some med kits, restock on ammo, maybe check the map, see where you're headed. There's an ammo supply crate on the back of the car, if that's any comfort.
Honestly, I think this was one of the sections where I stopped also last time.
I'll radio ahead to let the
Wait,
police know you're coming.
They really skimmed on the Alex animation this time.
That map is out of date, but you can still see more or less the route to Nova Prospect. Can't vouch for the road, though. We've lost touch with some of the outposts. Shore point to NLO. Shore point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa. You read. Shore point to NLO. Shore point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa.
We're
You
here.
read.
We're supposed to go to here, and then, you know, farther up. I really like that they have
Shore point to
maps,
New
you
Little
know?
Odessa. Come in, Odessa. You read.
That's just... More games need, you know, linear games have maps.
Shore point
Like,
to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa. You read.
it's just such a crucial thing to have.
Shore point
I
to
kind of wanted to do a playthrough of Back 4 Blood probably one day, and one of the key things I really love about the main campaign, like the main part, the main acts, is the fact that you start at always the same point, and you have a map of the area. You can see, oh, we're going this way, we're going this way. It's just so good to have.
Shore point to NLO. Shore point to New Little Odessa. Come in, Odessa. You read.
Ah, yes. Highway 17.
Car's all ready for you.
I have
Hop in and I'll
my
lower you down to the beach.
problems with this. So the first thing I have is, hey look, it's the Tau cannon from Half-Life 1 in a shittier version, like it looks shittier, and it's only on the fucking car. Why can't we use the Tau cannon Why did you neuter your arsenal so far? Like, listen, yes we have the Sepethem, fun thing, totally, I like it, good thing, could have been implemented smoother, anyway. But like, the pistol is mediocre, okay the Magnum is still great. The SMG is, the rifle's good. It's just, yeah.
Good, here we go. Magnet's failing. Hold on. Sorry.
Oh! Look at this. And this is a subtle tutorial to teach you. You can upright the buggy again with the Sepethem. So anyway, another vehicle section. Anyway, the highway's up here, so time to drive up here and learning. Oh, you can actually drive up a lot of ways. They could have done this one better though. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. It's just, and also the white texture. Ah. This game, this world really has the worst infrastructure, but also, I mean, they have substituted the cars for trains, which is neat. But yeah, big thing they are showing us here. These thumpers scare away the antlines. So you can stop and explore a bit. Aha. Where is that fucking little shit? Also, yeah, you don't solve the puzzle now? No worries. Endless grenades. No problem with ever solving the puzzle. Didn't miss you. Or your kind, more like. What was that for? Yeah, well. Let's make the Combine's life a little bit worse. And let's just skedaddle. Also, look at this, you can just run everything over. I like that there's a bit of destruction in this game. I think there's always a key to find a balance in games. Like, I don't think everything should break in a video game, because frankly that is a bit off, you know. Oh yeah, they have shotguns now. There we go. Look, they're spying on them. I mean, I think Highway 17 was definitely one of those levels they had done early. And I like it. In parts. I don't think Highway... I think this is probably the most hot take. But I think Highway 17 is like one of the most solid filler levels in video games ever. Like, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on, but I mean, a lot of times it is literally just you're driving from, you're driving and shooting some end lines, and then it's, well, here's something. And then you look at it, and then you go on. That's like the whole structure of that's the whole structure of the level. Is it a bad structure? Not really. And honestly, back in the day, you probably, a lot of people were like, oh my god, look, you have a map, you can roadkill things, you can, selectively fuck everything over for the Combine. But like, also, yeah. Gordon Freeman. Gordon Freeman. Gordon Freeman. Shut up, I'm looting your place.
Hurry, get in the basement. We're expecting gunships at any moment.
Yeah.
Colonel Covert will be glad to see you made it.
Oh god. You know what? No, I know. This fucking basement, I quit. The first time I tried to replay Half-Life 2, I got to this basement and I quit. I never got as far again. But that basement broke me for some reason. And I think it literally is just the fact that you haven't done really a lot. This fucker is following you around, yells Gordon Freeman at you, and then the game is just like, how about you just have to listen?
This steerable rocket launcher is our best bet for taking down a gunship. Hello. I'll be right with you. Now, where was I? Yes. Using the laser guide, you can steer your rocket past the gunship's defenses and prevent it from shooting down your rocket. This will be active first, but if you can survive long enough to make several direct hits, you will be rewarded with a prize worthy of any mantelpiece. Now, who's going to be the lucky one to carry it into combat? Yes, Gordon Freeman. Find a volunteer.
No, this happened. And I literally just said there no. This is where I quit the game the first time I tried to replay it. Something about this just... You know how when a game makes an exposition dump like, hey, you're stupid.
Colonel Odessa Cubbage at your service. Damn.
Yeah.
Let me just send a warning to Lighthouse Point, and then I'll come right up and lend a hand.
I hate the guy. Yeah. Hello. Lord Vermine. Bonk. You know what probably also soured me? You have 3 shots with this thing. And it was in Half-Life 1 as well, from what I remember. So, you know,
That's that.
it's fine.
Disposed of that gunship, Dr. Freeman. Your reputation, sir.
Also, this guy's just annoying.
I shall have someone open the gate for you immediately so that you can drive on. I understand that Dr. Vance is in great need. Use extreme caution when approaching the bridge. Radio silence from that outpost leads me to believe it has come under combat control. Still, you're clearly the right man for the job. You'll make it through if anyone can. Farewell. Please tell Dr. Vance. Colonel Cummings regrets not having been able to rescue.
I mean, I like that they do stuff like, you know, they lean
Go on,
on.
Dr. Freeman. We know Eli Vance is depending on you. Come in. This is Colonel.
It's neat, you know. I think these are the touches where I can say, like, visually and in terms of design, as much as you notice how some stuff in terms of the level is just stitched together because, you know, I kind of had to rush it out, those are the touches other games are missing, you know, that the NPCs are, you know, just leaning and like, oh, this was, I mean, it wasn't hard, you hit the thing 4 times and it's done. Also, we have the Tau Cannon on the, and the Tau Cannon was one of the things you could take shit down with before, but you know. Oh well. Time to keep going. Oh wait, I need to go drive up there.
Drive safely.
Yeah. They're opening the gate that glitches through the road and let's go. It's yeah. There we go. Time to go up. I was wondering, when was everyone's first time playing Half-Life 2? I still I mean, I still remember back in the day, this was, you know, it was for a pretty long time, like, on a technical level, it really stood out. And I think to this day it does, but like, there's also just stuff where, like, it didn't age as well. Oh look, you lower a ladder and have a shortcut, just like Tux. By the way, for everyone wondering, I'm doing the Dark Souls joke a lot of times because I want to point out how normal actually Dark Souls is. If you get what I mean. I mean, this is big fun. Even though I wish, you know, the Arsenal was definitely could have been better in this game. It's still so funny that this is Eastern Europe, but you know, no real Eastern Europe weapons. Hey, free ammo. Yeah. Look at how much health there is in this game. Like, every other title would have definitely gone with, you know, less health. Another one? No. Anyway, perfect. Whee! Look at the physics. I think one problem I have with the quote-unquote driving section in this game is that it's not really driving sections. Like, I mean, you're driving, yes, but like, there's nothing to it, you know? The point is not, the point of the mission isn't driving, it's, you're just, you know, you're just covering ground in a fast manner and have fun moments in between where you stop. Like, the fun part is where you stop in this level, not when you drive. A bit antithetical to what a driving level should be, if you ask me. What the fuck did I do now? Yes. Whee! I was able to hurt your kind once. Anyway, guess what? Time to reuse the gunship fight. Wait. With endless rockets. They're gonna reuse that fight a bunch of times, so I suppose get ready for it? Oh yeah, you can bump cars out of the way, a mechanic that will only be used in this section and in one section in episode 1 actually, where it's actually relevant to gameplay and pretty cool. Hey, you know what? Good guess. How many times do you think are we still going to have the gunship fight in this level? Oh no, it's an ambush. How horrible. Yeah. Something's up with the two other people currently shot at me or what? Oh yeah, spoiler about the AI in Half-Life 2. They are hard-coded, only 2 can shoot at you at once. So if 2 others would have shot at me in this moment, which they probably did, the guy would just never shoot. It's quite literally hard-locked. But yeah, that's the thing with this level. The interesting part is always between the driving, not, you know, the driving. And that's like, huh. Anyway. Okay, weirdly enough, I really have Half-Life 2 a bit longer in my memory. God damn it, we're almost halfway to Nova's Prospect. Gonna finish that up probably today, and we're ending up in City 17 again. Whew. Oh god, does this mean we might do episode 1 in one sitting? Oh yeah, by the way, this is the one weapon you could definitely easily miss. And it's also a bit of a downgrade from from Half-Life 1. I mean, it's still a one-hit kill, which is cool. Can you please line up? Hello, AI. Stand still. Hmm? So he took an arrow to the knee. That joke will be more fun a few years after this release. Okay, actually, was took an arrow to the knee ever fun? I know people quoted it, but like, why did they? This wasn't even like this wasn't even the funniest thing about Skyrim. Why? Hi. Didn't see you there. And I got an achievement for that. Perfect. Where was the thing again? Let's see. Ah, yeah. Ein Schelm. And now let the physics do their work on these weird polygonal wheels. I always thought the combine trucks definitely needed like some kind of rework. I don't know. Like this is probably the one part where I'm like, it's weird to say Half-Life 2 probably could need like some form of remaster, visually at least, but like, yeah. Some stuff just feels very flat in some areas. And the next area. Ooh. Wait, we're already at the yeah, this part. Hello. Okay. Definitely not an ambush. Let's just go. I totally forgot. It's actually kind of the irony about the shotgun. I think I know what irks me about the weapons in Half-Life. And it's the fact that they're all balanced around being semi-spammable. Which means none of them really feel that good. But maybe that is a personal thing, because I kind of like it when, you know, weapons have impact. I'd rather have a weapon that is a bit more slow firing than a weapon that is like, oh, you know, you can spam it and done. Like, here's a trade-off. Take the shotgun, make it a bit more slow firing, and then you have, but you know, more damage, so you can actually one-hit combine soldiers. Would feel a bit better in my opinion. Ah, well. Yeah, right. The big ol'... I need to get up there. So what are we going to do? Let's go down here. Sneaky head crab. Hello? It's funny how these things after Ravenholm, they just lose their terror. They just become annoying. Boy. Wait, really? Okay. I thought there was one, but nah, I guess not. I mean, as soon as it is the bridge level, cool stuff again. I like it. I should save this just to be sure. Because you can guess what happens now. There is... Okay. Letters in video games. I think the only thing apparently harder or worse is... Am I totally forgetting how this level was, Oh wait, no. I remember. Look at all those physics. It's kind of wild to think how, you know, this was 2004 and like 2 years later or so, like how far video games have actually still progressed during the 2010s in terms of, you know, technology and graphics. And there we go. Ah, nice. But yeah, again, this was 2004, like, I think 2 years later, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out. That thing was honestly still impressive to this day, and what it actually did with its... It also still looks pretty good. Oh, look at this. Distraction. Scripted distraction, but distraction. You know, I'm not shit-talking this part. This is just like, it's impressive what they did. Ah, yeah, right. I forgot. Whee! Where are me rockets? Give me rockets. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Always, never forget. The thing what they say in the beginning when they introduce these things is, it's a big hint. That's okay. Hey, you're dying there.
As for the tea.
Wait a second. Just, yeah. A ill girlfriend and dying girlfriend. I mean, also ill, I guess. Both ill. But yeah, the whole, you know, don't, that it can shoot them down is, you're not supposed to aim it directly at the gunship. You're supposed to aim it, you know, on the side and then aim at the gunship. Because let's just put it like this, the rockets in Half-Life 2 are basically super smart. And the legs are broken. So they actually turn around if your laser actually hits something. Which, you know, neat thing. But this is not how any of those rockets work. Even if you like... I mean, can you imagine how much logical power do you need? Oh yeah, by the way, this is on basically unloaded level over there. And you have to go all... This whole lower part of the bridge is its own level. I mean, I can understand with all the geometry and stuff, but... I have to still give credit. I really like how they used the loading zones to basically switch between states of levels. On a technical... Okay, the technical level... And craftsmanship of putting those levels together is still very impressive. That stuff, you know, not a lot of studios can do on this level. So yeah. Okay, you know what? Now I need to check something. I'm like... God damn it, that was 4 years afterwards. I just checked because I was like, hey, what happened, you know, what games came later? And like, I just realized Bad Company 1 was 4 years after this. That was a good game. I really wish I could show that one off on... I mean, I could, but like, that would definitely mean getting the PS3 unplugged and re-unplugged. So, yeah. Also, a train bridge. Oh yeah, it's Ankasu. Right, you need to boost across the bridge. I forgot. One thing where they could have maybe given you a little bit more leeway. But like... And we were already at sand traps. Holy shit. Oh yeah. Another scary zombie level. But also... Yo. Funny enough, this isn't a zombie level. This is just a mini zombie section. So, time to actually go to the real level. Yeah, that was Highway 17 already. Again, I think nothing sums this up in saying this feels like very much the biggest filler level of the game right now, because yeah, the point of the level isn't, you know, the driving. The point of the level is everything in between. Like, when I go, for example, and, I looked up Bad Company 1, that game came back, okay, sure, yes, you have tanks there and other stuff, but, if you have a vehicle level in there, the driving and also fighting with the vehicle is essential. And meanwhile, you only really fight once with a vehicle, and that is the hoverboat. Oh god, those things again. And I don't hate it, but it's also like, yeah, the buggy, no matter how iconic it is, its level isn't, determined by what the buggy does. It's determined by when you are not in the buggy. You just drive to the sections where you don't use it. And that's where the fun is. That is where actually stuff happens, as this building, for example. You can explore. But yeah, compared to that, not much happens. And sure, you can say, Battlefield, they have tanks and shit. And like, yes, but like, no, it's not like Half-Life 2 doesn't have weaponry on their vehicles. They could have made some that maybe are a bit more armored. Like this one has the Tau cannon. The Tau cannon in the first game, you know, was able to take down helicopters. And now it's just really weak. So like, But then again, the point of Highway 17 was not the driving, it was the scale. It was about, you know, you stopping and, you know, hey, here is a bite-sized thing you can experience and have fun with. And those bite-sized experiences are not bad, I'd say. Yeah, I really wish the gravity gun was like a button you could map. I feel like this might probably be a very sacrilegious thing to say. I feel Half-Life 2 really needs some kind of overhaul mod. As in, let's just put it like this. You know, there are a lot of mods that overhaul things in Half-Life and in Half-Life 2. And a lot of them are bad. You know, looking at cinematic mod thing that exists, that literally is just there to make Alec's breasts bigger because, you know, God is dead and we live in hell. It's like, you know, cleaning up maybe a bit of the models of the Combine stuff. You know, there's art design stuff that can be a bit, you know, texture upscaling, reworking and overhauling a bit so that it just, you know, looks a bit crisper. Like, not a lot do you need to actually... Like, there's not a lot you need to do in that regard. Like, it's mostly texture overhauling and stuff in terms of visual stuff and making everything look a little bit cleaner. Like, sorry, the Tau cannon is abysmal in terms of how it looks on this card. They could have done that better and, you know, maybe put some wiring on there so you're like, oh, hey, wiring. You know, it makes sense why the thing moves. Stuff like that. But like, yeah. Maybe also overhauling a little bit the weapon selection. You probably can't do it fully, because it's just a thing. Where is the thing now? Oh. Make the weapon selection feel a bit better. That would be one thing. Like, you can clean up a lot about Half-Life 2 without it, you know, without like fundamentally changing. I mean, you would definitely fundamentally change the game to a degree. That's not getting me wrong. Don't get me wrong here. Like, you know, if you change how some weapons work, but like, this isn't to say, oh, hey, we need more weapons, more this, more that, more like, you know... Let's just say it more like stuff that everyone has done afterwards that just made sense, you know? Like, again, the one button gravity gun is just... Yeah, why was that not a thing? Just... Because would I have made the game too easy? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't think so. Like, the gravity gun is not used for a lot. So, you know. So, there's one. So, where is the last one? I think this is probably the weirdest part to me. Like, replaying this game solidifies this feeling even more of... Half-Life 2 really is such a, you know... Okay, I wanted to say beta game... You know what, I should have known. I wanted to say beta game, but in the sense of it was kind of the gameplay-wise beta for so many other titles down the line. So utterly many. It's ridiculous. And all of these titles have one or two things that that they did better than Half-Life. How the fuck did that happen? Ah, yeah, we're at Point Lighthouse.
Hey, over here! You made it! We're picking up radio chatter. We're looking for your car. Get your car in the garage.
I like that they have this little detail of you have to park it in here, and you know it closes and like okay, the vehicle section's over. But also yeah.
You'll have to go on foot from here. There's a secret path along the cliffside, but no one's going anywhere until we fight off this attack. Having you here to fight alongside is going to make a big difference for morale. Here come the dropships.
Look at physics. So that's a lot of good design and you know visual design in my opinion. Thank you.
Gunship! You'll find the rockets where you're looking.
Well, well, well. And helpful. How useful. Yeah. And there we go. And almost full health again. Yeah. Really not.
Freeman, we'll take the cliff path before another gunship finds us.
Thank you. How, you know, you'd think, oh hey, this is a relatively
And watch your step.
open level, which, yes. But then, secret door. Yeah. And, you know, they literally are, hey, go to the lighthouse. And then they can guide you down to the lighthouse. What the fuck? And it's, you know, it's not bad, is what I'm saying. It's not bad. If the rest of the gameplay was just, you know... Oh.
You there! Stop where you are! Stay on the rocks! Don't step on the sand! It makes the antlions crazy! Laszlo, don't move! No. Help! Dear God! Poor Laszlo! The finest mind of his generation! To such an end! We were heading to the Vortigaunt camp, hoping to pick up some bug baits of these damn things and leave us alone. Without Laszlo, what's the point? I know you tried to help. I'll stay with him a while. There's something I have to do. Go ahead. I hope you have better luck than we had. Remember to stay off the sand. The antlions are edgy right now.
Oh, are they playing Shadow the Hedgehog? But yeah, Honestly, Sand Trap, it's a neat level because, you know, it does stuff like, oh hey, wait, I have to touch the sand, except, Also, you realize, oh hey, I can drag these things in here. Oh, that also doesn't count as not touching the sand. You're like, maybe I can... Okay, now I'm actually a bit pissed because... What the fuck was that? Yeah. Yeah. If you're just fast enough, the end line's also just not a problem. How useful. Next time I play better. Psst. Promise. Not making an ass of my... Shouldn't make that much of an ass of myself. Wait. I forgot. I can't go back. I missed that one. Ah, fuck. You know what? I have enough. Well, I mean, it's kind of an interesting thing to think about that. How they built this level and how you can actually exploit it. But also, it's also not that hard, as you can see. I stepped on the sand and I fucked up. In other games, you know, if this was Half-Life 1 or so even, I would have been swamped to death. I'd be toast. Not Half-Life 2 though. Half-Life 2 is nice. Yeah. I mean, the interesting part is that you can clearly see how simply coded this whole level actually is. You're not supposed to touch the sand, but you know, if you're thinking about it for a second, wouldn't it be more like Tremors in general? Then again, Half-Life. There's always stuff to collect. Ah, yeah. On to the big one. And don't forget Laszlo, the finest mind of his generation. Yeah, sand traps. Honestly, neat concept for a level. Yeah, fuck it, shit. You know, I'm already shit talking. It's that. It's neat. I mean, it's the only level of its kind ever, so you can take from that what you want. I have like I have this thing, you know, there's a rule of thumb in my opinion, you know. If you look at something in a video game and you're like, no one has ever done this again, then the question starts, you know, the question starts from, why? Either because it is so unique and you can't replicate it, or everyone tried it and it wasn't that fun. And like, you can clearly see why this was in Half-Life. Because this section is built up. It's not really that long, frankly, and gladly, it's also just, you know, not even that hard. Ah, nothing I need. Anyway. This is optional, by the way. You don't need to do that, but you can. It's funny. Anyway, you're like, oh god. There we go. I mean, I can go now, right? But hey, this is like the first time we have like an actual boss fight in this game.
Freeman must follow.
And Deus Ex Vortigaunt. I mean, it's kind of cool, you know, they did a boss fight and like, oh,
Freeman
cool.
will do wise to heed our extraction of Myrmidon's aromatic theropods. The process is not entirely therefore stand aside.
Well,
Freeman will have need of these theropods on the paths ahead. Gather them now.
and here's the thing.
Freeman must follow.
I wonder if the bugs you had in Half-Life 1 as a, as a weapon, if those were small ant lions. What I can say though, why did they choose this door for... Okay. I totally forgot that... Why did they choose this door?
Get going, Dr. Freeman. Nova Prospect is just ahead. One man alone wouldn't stand much chance going in there. But a man with a pack of antlions, well, that's a different story.
For some reason, none of them did it themselves. Which is weird to me.
The Freeman honors us by his presence. Follow Freeman.
And here you learn basically the best weapon in the game.
Of theropods. Attend now and learn to shepherd antlions with the so-called bug bait.
I mean, you have it infinitely, so...
Now pick out this theropod and toss one beyond the pit. The Freeman has done well. The Freeman can also coax his antlions to attack specific targets. Observe the training mannequin and mark it well with another theropod. The Freeman again excels in all tasks.
Yes, with Jesus. Interesting that they just have this tutorial area around, which is like, okay.
Apply pressure to your theropod to signal the antlions in your command to follow you. The Freeman shows his excellence in all things. And now this one must bid the Freeman farewell. Nova Prospect lies just beyond. Remember well what you have learned here. The Eli Vance has greatest confidence in you.
Yeah, we're actually getting through Nova Prospect today. Wow. Back to City 17 even. Shit, that means we are through the game in like next week. God, that's fast. Yeah, first you technically want them on.
Priority warning. Outland stabilization force 6 Nova Prospect. Perimeter restricted disengaged. Priority warning. Perimeter restricted disengaged. Priority warning. Perimeter all stabilization elevated. Move to intelligence part 1 immediately.
Yes, my loyal servants. Yeah, the attack on Nova Prospect is cool. That definitely is kind of the second best level in the whole game. Fuck, wait. Why did I change? I always die to extremely stupid mistakes, like... You know what I find funny? That they said, you know, they've been brought to Nova Prospect. It was a prison. Now it's something much worse. And then you are at Nova Prospect, and it's a prison. Like, I'm sorry. I wonder if the Resistance actually knows in Half-Life what a prison is. Like, do they think a prison is just a nice place? Now they're like, oh, it's something worse now. It's a fortified prison, I guess. Like, that is the weirdest shit, you know? Who wrote that line? Oh, hey, you're back. Oh well. Yeah, I feel like some stuff could be... That we could like... So why are there, you know, the high-tech pillboxes and now it's low-tech pillboxes? I mean, I guess there were always pillboxes here, but like...
Engage reserve. Contain exit incursion.
Seriously, weirdest shit to say, oh no, it is something worse than a prison. It's like... But it's still a prison. They just doing the prisons a bit different. It's still prison. There we go. I thought I had... Huh. I mean, that is probably also still one of the... Yeah. Yes, kill the fucking zombie. Ha. I kind of like that you still have a feeling of, you know, you're not taking the conventional path through a level, even though it's, you know, very much intended that you take the path through the level like this. I think that's where Valve is still, you know, at least was pretty good at. I don't know. They, they were not that much in the business of making games anymore, even though there's apparently a third game coming. Yeah, I fucked it up. That was a bad save point. Anyway. Oh god. There we go. Everywhere there's a gunship. Oh, we have 2 gunships. Spicy. It's a bit, you know, it's a bit the meme of like, you know, what are we taking today? One gunship fight. Oh, how creative. And another gunship fight. Daring today, aren't we? The moment they introduced the rocket launcher, the game is really like, here's a gunship fight, and you're like, oh boy. Oh, right. You go in there. Oh well. Bit of revenge on those fuckers.
Priority alert. Nova prospect executed. Perimeter communication set.
I mean, I don't know where the fire came from. It came from below, but you know, fixes like that might be needed. If you, this is why I say this game kinda needs a bit of a remaster thing. Again, the fire comes from below. It's weird to say that, you know, yeah, there are a bunch of games from, you know, older times where people are like, it still looks fine. Yes, it's just, sometimes you notice inconsistencies, you know? You notice stuff where like, why? That could have been done better. That could have been done better. I might be a bit divisive on the idea because I think I'm generally in the ballpark of, you know, do remakes / remasters, but do them actually a bit substantial, you know? Like some stuff, sure. You don't need to do a lot of stuff. Also, hey, it's the portal guns. It's just, you know, they reused a bunch of stuff for them. Portal was a Half-Life mod. Nowhere where you can see this better than the Nova Prospect and, you know, the Citadel later. But we will get to the Citadel. We will get to the Citadel. You know what, the irony about Nova Prospect is, I feel like, again, they had horror vibes in mind, but the more you think about Nova Prospect, the less sense that it does make. And I kinda hate to be like that. Like, I mean, you know what? I get the sentiment of, oh hey, look, this was a bad place and then it got worse. But like, you know, Nova Prospect never really felt to me like it got worse. Like, this is, it's your definition of worse, you know? Are the Combine inhuman? Yes. Is what they're doing not nice? Yes. Is it worse than what Nova Prospect was before? I don't know. Like, I really don't know about the Nova Prospect is now a worse place. Especially since they say it was a prison, now it's something much worse. It's like, okay. On what metric? Like, it's overrun by antlions now, to a degree, yes, sure. It's not good, I guess. Or maybe my brain is just too leftist that I just don't, you know, capacitate the why this, you know, why the reworked prison is now worse than the original prison. You know? like, it has automated turrets, I guess, but... flimsy ones. So, I don't know why they didn't mount them to the, you know, to the ceiling if they had to have something against the end lines. Big question. Actually. If antline's so bad, why not do permanent defenses? Like... Hell, you could have done it so that, you know... You know, oh hey... Oh no! There's an irony in the fact that the game has a good boss fight, and I mean that. I quite literally mean that. The Antlion King or Queen boss fight is good. I like it. I mean, it technically can, you know, burst through walls here even. They kind of made a great arena if, you know, as you saw how easy it went down. Yeah, it's supposed to, I think it can go through here and there, like... They had a whole thing with distraction going on in this. It's just... Yeah, recycling the boss fight, like... Shortly afterwards... And this isn't even you know, boss enemy becomes regular enemy type of situation, because then usually you would get weapons to work against that. You know, like how you deal with the Scorpion and... Oh, hi. In Serious Sam 3, and then the Scorpion, you know, becomes a normal enemy. Okay, actual question. Hello, Zero K. Welcome to Nova Prospekt. Yeah, I get it. You know what? As I said before, at the first time I quit my my first replay, I actually quit you know, at the moment where you get the rocket launcher, because I don't know, something about it I just hated, and it just, no. And you know, the fact that Highway 17 is like, Hello. I mean, okay, they're torture chambering people with it's again, oh, Nova Prospekt is worse. Listen, what is the definition of worse here? Oh no, they're doing the They're doing basically the same thing, just with higher technology. If that is your worst, then you have no idea what is bad about a prison. But yeah, I mean, Nova Prospect really is like... Oh, look, BFG ammunition. Oh, I forgot. Ah, why did I... Okay, now I'm just very stupid. Question is though... I have to... I am back in a second, then we finish Nova Prospect. So there we're back again. Sorry for the interruption, but the endlines are cute. At least they are. Yeah, they very much are. I mean, honestly, the endlines are the best part about this whole goddamn game. There are some things where, like, again, I say always Half-Life, as I said before on the stream, Half-Life 2, or I think I also said last time, it's the game where, like, every dev said, I can do this better, and they did. There's so much about this game where, like, you know, playing through it, you're like, oh yeah. There is so much you could do with a remaster of it. Not in the sense of, You do it through there. Oh well. Because there is so much about Half-Life 2 that's like, you could do this better. Like, simple as that. This isn't like, oh hey, bad game, etc. It's fine. Half-Life 2, a lot of Half-Life 2 stuff is fine. It's just, you could do it better. You could do so much of this game better. You know, without like changing a lot about the game, actually. So like better weapons, you know, better use of the gravity gun, you know, better implementation of the gravity gun. Just a lot could be improved. And frankly, this is why I feel it's good to have this game. This is, you know, that they just have it, you know, playable, because I don't think it's, you know, it's a similar thing with Resident Evil, you know. I don't dislike the original games. I quite like them. The key part is always, and I will say always, to keep all versions available. Sure, sometimes you can't really do that. You know, that's just, sometimes a version just has janky as fuck shit. It's just broken, you know? And sometimes you can, you know, the source code is gone. Stuff like that. How are you supposed to do here? Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Oh! I am even more stupid.
Contact log block B2. Deploy. Reinforce. Intercept. Block B4.
Yeah. It's weird, you know, like Nova Prospect would definitely be a more fun level. I mean, I actually kind of like that you can just eat antlines through the mines. It's morbid, but like, eh. There we go. You know, the thing about Nova Prospect is like, this is the most straightforward shooting level with, you know, the least health pumping. And God, it does fall apart fast. But yeah, I just had one idea, you know, just pop into my mind because, like,
Other unworthy branches of the species. Let's not do that. I have done my best to convince our benefactors that you are the finest the species has to offer. So far, they have accepted my argument, but without concrete evidence to back it up. My words sound increasingly hollow even to me. Burden of proof is on you, as is the consequence of failure. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I forgot.
I have been asked to say a few words to the transhuman arm of Sector 17 Overwatch concerning recent successes members of the resistance of the science team. Let me see how to temper my heartfelt congratulations. This measure of disappointment. I wouldn't be doing my duty as our administrator if I didn't pass along the message I had received from our
Oh yeah, right. They had the whole let's turn people into robotic slaves thing going on. I forgot. I mean, yeah. It's weird that that so much of concepts, even concepts that Half-Life introduced, like, it just brushed over to a degree, are, you know, done better in games like Resistance. Like, they, you know, they actually change people completely, which is just very fucked up, actually. Ah, there we go. This was the right way. But yeah, Nova Prospekt is really the... It's weird. You know, storming Nova Prospekt, cool. In Nova Prospekt, I don't know. But then I talked about it, or, you know, mentioned it, I thought, like, would be kind of interesting to have something, you know... Would it be interesting to go through the Serious Sam series at some point? Because, like, I kind of like that one. But, also, it would be funny to have, like, 16-player lobby. Because you can do 16-player co-op. Then again, I don't know if the... It is! The thing is just, I mean, I've never played the fourth one. Yeah, you know, the irony about this is that I think Nova Prospekt is not directly, you know what, I think I realize why I have problems with Nova Prospekt, why probably everyone dislikes Nova Prospekt. Like, when you assault Nova Prospekt, it's kind of an open level and you have not many, you know, soldiers attacking you. And you can just throw the endlines, there's stuff to do, you know, ways to promote. Nova Prospekt is the first time, you know, you have level design like Half-Life 1 again. And I think nothing is more poison to a game, especially shooter, than when your weapons line up is the definition of doing its job. But that is the weapons lineup of Half-Life 2. It's doing its job. And not much more. And so, since you're like, you know... And so playing for the whole... I think this level would definitely be improved instantly the moment you had... You know... better weapons. Simple as that. The big question would be for Serious Sam though. I kind of would love to go through it in chronological order though, but like 4 was even before 3, right? But I also remember everyone hating it, so yeah. Because, yeah, this is the problem with Half-Life 2 combat. Nothing about it really makes you feel, oh yeah, this is worth it. You know, it's not even like Serious Sam where you know, just hold down a trigger and it's chaos. Well, fuck. That means if I want to do this series, that would mean I need to get 4 at least. Because I don't have 4. Oh well, who knows, maybe it is one day in a sale for like $5 or so. Again, I just remember it came out and everyone was like, oh yeah, it's out, and I heard nothing about it anymore. Oh hey, look, it's another repurposed boss fight. I mean, maybe, but also like, the big problem for me is more like, yeah, I would need to get it. But hey, it would be a first in the playthrough. So that I wouldn't have like the biggest problem with that part. The thing is more like, to get to the good game, we would basically need to get through the whole series, and this is like I think 3 was good, actually. I know people are like, oh, 3 was more, you know, like Call of Duty and stuff. Like, 3 was fine. 3 was fun, actually. It's just, you know, yes. then it would be 1, which is like, yeah, okay, 1. 1 is fine. You know, especially if you have a lot of people. Oh yeah, I like this transitional part. Okay, hot take, I like the beginning. I know. I'm probably in the minority with that, but like, I genuinely like that. It's kind of interesting because it actually has like a curve of, you know, you start out with a lot less and then you become Serious Sam. Like, I know some people are there for, you know, the whole, it's, you know, in the end, but like, I like the disparity, like, that it really makes you feel like, okay, you start with a lot less and go up to something. That was neat.
There. Gordon, you made it.
Gordon Freeman!
Glad to see you. You better hurry, Gordon. I'm glad you made it here in one piece. My dad's up there somewhere, in that holding area. It's gonna take some doing to get him out. Let's get out of here.
Oh well. The big problem is, the best one, 2, is at the very end.